Ready? Are you nervous?
I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous. Here we go. Welcome back to the Isaac Abrams Show, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac Abrams. Today's very special guest, comedian, actor, and philanthropist, Jade. I fucking should ask you how to pronounce your last name.
No, you can do it. Let's see how you do it. Okay, here we go.
Catta Preta.
Keep going. Try it again.
Catta Preta?
Yes, there it is.
Really?
Like catapet or caterpillar.
When I look at your name on Instagram, I want to call it Jade Catta Preta.
Everybody wants to. You're not alone.
Okay.
Everybody's like, Jada. And I'm like, no! Jada and Jane really make me go hot-headed.
My best friend's first daughter is named Jade. So
cool.
I love that name.
Yeah, same.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Pew, pew, pew.
Meow,
Good
meow,
to be here.
meow. Let's plug everything you got.
Oh, let's. Okay. Shall I start or shall you?
Well, I would hope that you would tell us where you could find you on Instagram.
I forgot.
Oh, I have it if you don't.
No, I'm kidding. Hey, you can find me any socials, Jade Catta Preta, which is, it's a mouthful, but you can find it. JADECAT, and that should come up. And if it doesn't, who else is up there?
Right.
Who is that bitch?
We got a fake account.
Yeah, we do. And I have a show out right now on Hulu called Hotties. It's a hybrid dating cooking competition show where we feed them spicy stuff throughout the show. So they're barfing and then kissing. It's a really highbrow, and I recommend it. It's a great way to pass time and forget that the world is burning. And I also have a special, my very first special I've ever dropped. It's a big deal to me. It's called Jaded. It's going to be up on YouTube Live August 28th on Helium Comedy Studios. And you can watch it there as long as you've got a computer. You can go to one of those creepy library places, watch it there, watch it in bed, watch it on the toilet.
It's live right now.
What?
The special is live.
No, the special is August 28th.
Right.
That's when it drops.
This is August 31st.
Oh, that's right.
Because it's space and time.
Whoa,
Go watch it right now.
It's live right now, y'all. I forgot. He told me that literally 2 seconds ago.
It's okay.
But yeah, go watch that. Go watch Hotties, and then never see me again. Never look at myself again.
And then go see her live.
Yeah, come see me live. It's been so fun to do comedy live again.
Oh, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You feel it in the air. People need it.
It's nuts, especially when you see that it's a couple people's first show back. They're like, we haven't left the house in 27 months.
I'm
You're
wow.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, I toured all through COVID.
Yeah.
I was in Texas so much.
Yeah, Texas is weird. They're like, well, it's COVID.
Yeah.
We ain't got no COVID around here.
It's scary. I went to a party, a pool party, and my boyfriend's like, "It's fine. It'll be fine." Nobody's wearing a mask. It was the middle of COVID, really in the beginning, and somebody was like, "Your mask isn't welcome here."
Oh, in Texas.
Yeah, so I just had a bandana instead. They didn't notice that for some reason. They're like, "That's cool."
You gonna go hold up a bank later?
I'm like, "Yeah, that's it. Fuck COVID. I don't believe in it."
I'll drive you. That's
it's
crazy.
so fun to do a Southern accent.
I love it. I'm from the South.
What part?
I'm from North Carolina.
Oh my God, Virginia after Brazil.
Hey, yeah. I mean, Brazil, that's South. That's real South.
Brazil's real.
Yeah, super
the
South.
The accent is different, but it's the same shit.
Portuguese, right?
Portuguese. I speak Portuguese.
Can you speak Spanish too?
A little bit. I fake it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like Portuguese Spanish. It's like a fake. I say a word very confidently in Portuguese, but with a Spanish accent. You're like, what? Yeah.
It's like American people just putting O on every word. They're like, I speak Spanish O.
Spanish O is the way. Or like Japanese, you say san after.
Right.
And it's Japanese.
McDonald's san.
San.
Yeah. Awesome.
McDonald's is the one word, by the way.
That is the one that's not even...
No, because I'll be having a conversation with my mom. I don't know why I say McDonald's, but I'm like, McDonald's. That's the one that you can always...
Right. People, huh?
In any language.
You see them snap back into paying attention. They're like, what? Yeah. You have an extensive IMDb. It is
exciting.
You've worked on literally everything.
I hope so. Not everything yet, but I would like to. It's been hard to book theatrical stuff.
Yeah.
Because I really got good at being funny in the room and convincing them to hire me in the room.
Yeah.
And I haven't found a way to translate it to these self-tapes yet.
I've heard that a lot. In fact, there's a new developing group of young actors that have only self-taped. And they're like, I fucking love self-taping. I don't have to leave the house. I'm like, you're going to suck in the room for sure.
Do you think it'll go back?
Maybe, but
people are saying like, no, it's never going to go back. It's so much easier for the casting director. And in this way, also, it's so much more flooded with submissions because people in London, people in Australia are getting all the jobs.
Yeah.
You know, like Mexicans getting our jobs. I say, get these Australians out of here with their hot tits.
Good
and their good acting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they get so many submissions now so quickly. And you don't even know if they're watching. And you work on something all day and then it just goes into the abyss.
It does. And I hope it comes back.
Me too.
Because I don't see actors until they show up on set. So it's like, oh, you said you could skateboard and play guitar. The next scene is where you skateboard over and they're like, I don't know how to skateboard. It's like,
my character.
I
got fired not fired, but like not fully. I got hired for this job and then they were like, wait, can she do magic? And
magic.
I was like, I can act like I can do magic because this is an acting job. And they're like, no, we need somebody who does magic.
To do real magic?
Yeah.
What?
You can't even get hired for like a different race now. Like,
yeah. Oh no.
Yeah. They're like, she's Israeli. I'm like, but I'm Israeli.
You can't play quadriplegic unless you.
Oh no. On Glee, that's the Glee thing.
Yeah, I worked on Glee.
You did?
Yeah, I did the promos for like 5 years.
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, they're all.
Don't tell
great.
anybody.
I won't.
I love musical theater. I love it.
Me
so
too.
Much.
I'm a huge fan.
Are you really?
Oh my God, love theater.
What's your like? Do you have like a go-to music? Do you listen to musical theater still?
I mean, I was in theater in high school, and then my very first trip
in North Carolina, by the way.
In North Carolina, y'all.
Yeah, that's brave.
Oh, we did it all. But then for our senior year trip, we got to go to New Year's Eve in Times Square in New York. I saw Rent, Bring in the Noise, Bring in the Funk, Les Mis.
Rent was probably original cast back then too.
It was one season off, so I got to see like the second
reincarnation.
lead. Yeah, but like 60% of the ensemble was still OG.
Awesome.
Oh, it was great.
Everybody makes fun of me, but Rent's still my number. I can sing it from beginning to end, every word almost.
Well,
it's creepy.
I can't do it without crying.
Should we start November 20th, 9 p.m.?
Oh, I mean, if we started, we could be finished in
3 hours
with an intermission with just dead air.
Hilarious.
That would be great.
Have you seen Dear Evan Hansen?
I haven't yet.
It's so good.
Is it? Okay, I'm going to watch it now.
I know it seems weird because the storyline is a little weird. It's like about a guy who lies about being friends with this guy who killed himself.
Yeah.
But it is like just so well done. The music is so like catchy. And I saw it on Broadway with Ben Graff? Oh my God, what's his last name? Ben. Oh, he played himself in the movie. And everyone was like, you're too old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But is he the one that wrote it?
He didn't write it, but he's like starred in it and developed like the main character. I love it.
Did you just see recently, did you see Click, Click, Boom?
Not yet.
Oh.
I know. Everyone's talking about it.
What are you doing?
I know. I'm here.
Yeah. If I had known
I gotta get out of here.
I would have been like, don't worry about this.
Everyone's excited about the Moulin Rouge that's playing at the Pantages right now. Supposedly it's like incredible.
Is it?
Yeah, the stage is like really beautiful and just a big production.
Can I admit something?
Go.
When I got all the way to the end of Click, Click, Boom before I knew it was about the guy from Rent. I had no idea.
Oh, wait, you mean the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the movie. I thought you were saying there's like a stage production.
No.
It's incredible. The movie's incredible.
Yeah. I was like,
Yeah, incredible.
Super good.
Oh, it's so good. And you know, he died before he could really even get to enjoy the success. I mean, what a perfect ending.
I know.
Like a sad, perfect ending to this beautiful
It's
thing.
so perfectly tragic that it I think that lent itself to the success of the show.
To the whole storyline of it like goes together, right?
Yeah. Where are you at on Hamilton?
You know what? It's so funny because I went to see it. I got to see him do it. Kevin Nealon took me because it was like when it was really popular and you couldn't get tickets. We were on the road and I was like, please take me. And we went and it wasn't going to be the original cast, but then some important Israeli or like some president showed up. And so me and Kevin are sitting with all the security people. They all have guns.
You're like on your
They
best
love
favorite.
the show. They're like, so we got to see it with Lynn. And now that I watched it and I was like, this is good. But now that I know the soundtrack so well, I love it.
Yeah.
Like it was like an aftermath love for me.
Yeah.
Because it becomes overrated when everyone's talking about it nonstop.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm glad I saw it on HBO first.
Oh,
with the
interesting.
Subtitles. If I'd seen it live, I would have been like,
I was lost. I was like, who's who?
It's too fast.
It's fast, but it's also like colorblind casting. So you're like, wait, who's Washington? Which one? But
right, and there's a couple reoccurring same
and
play.
they play different people. Yeah.
Well, so like you gotta.
But the You'll Be Back song, You'll be back.
That's my favorite
Me
song.
too.
That's my favorite song.
That's Jonathan Groff.
I love him
Yeah.
so much. I have to fix something real quick.
Oh, please. And we're back.
And we're back. Should we do our radio voices for the rest of the day?
And we're back. It's the Isaac Abrams Show.
Zany. Coming at you. Traffic and weather on the 5s.
You got a good one.
Thank you.
That one felt real.
It did.
Did you see the anchor people with that baby?
No.
There's like these two anchor parents on TikTok, and they're like, "Good morning, the baby has. There's been an explosion."
Anchor babies. I got to look that up.
It's pretty good.
We were just geeking out on
Musicals.
Jonathan
Groff?
Groff?
Yeah, Groff.
It's like Giraffe. Like, can I have a whole...
Is it? I thought it was Giraffe.
No, I
Can
meant
have
like
Giraffe?
the way I mispronounce it. Like when I ask for a carafe of orange juice, they're
That's
like,
how you ask.
Excuse me? I'm like, well, it looks like a giraffe with the...
I think it's like saying giraffe.
Right.
And like a very gay giraffe.
I listened to that one track over and over.
It's my audition song.
Is it really?
Yeah, so I've used it a lot.
Oh my God. I try and spit when I sing it because in the HBO version,
When he's like,
it's
yeah.
like, oh,
of my love, da 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 da.
he has his own playlist on Spotify. And
He
it's
does?
all his tracks of everything he's ever been in. Treat yourself.
Oh, it's Ben Platt. I'm so sorry. Ben
Ben
Platt,
Platt.
is the Dear Evan Hansen guy.
I was thinking of Ben Glebe, but he doesn't sing.
Ben, da 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 da. I'm Ben Glebe, da. But
Running for president.
He does have a special out right now. It's called Mad King, also on the same platform as me. Please
Oh,
watch
really?
that as well. Yeah,
Mr. Ben?
Mr. Ben.
Cool.
The Mad King.
Ben was one of the first people I ever photographed.
Really?
Yeah.
He's amazing. He's one of
the
my
best.
best friends. Yay.
I'm dying to get to this question.
Oh.
And I hope that this is as funny to you.
Let me get my nipples hard first.
Okay.
Soft nipples.
Same.
What a waste of time.
Wow. Yeah, it's too hot in here.
Yeah, you gotta get the nipple.
Get-
Where are the nipple cams? This
they're-
podcast. They're hidden.
They're in the seat. Actually, they're in the microphone. There's just a GoPro.
Just like
in there.
this.
Oh God. And I'm canceled.
Yeah, welcome to the Pervcast.
Yeah, episode 74 is when it really went downhill.
Yeah, you could just see people's underwear and stuff. It's funny.
I almost wore shorts today, and I was like, dude, you can't. You got to stay
Knees
professional.
out, super slutty.
Okay, so you've been wired up, like putting a wire on you, like a bajillion trillion times.
So many times. By the way, my least favorite part of acting.
This question may not go as I thought.
Okay.
But for those of you at home, when you get wired, it's either the boom operator or somebody from the sound department. And
It's a man with the coldest hands available.
Right. And usually one of the stranger people in the room.
Yeah.
And they announce what they're doing at all times. I'm
Yes.
about to put this down your shirt. I'm about to hook
Well, they
this
have to. Otherwise, it's like, what are we doing?
100%.
Yeah.
And it's the one time they don't announce it. They go, well. So my question is, do you have any funny stories or interactions with the sound department that stand out, or like the worst pack placement from when you're wearing like a dress or something?
A couple times. Well, I did Punk'd like a cajillion years ago, like
Yeah.
the last season of it. And they always put me in slutty dresses because they didn't think I could do comedy yet. And they would put the mic like literally like between my labia and my leg. It was just like right here.
Ouch.
Which was not fun at
Yeah.
all. But I also did that thing very early on. I was on a movie and I really liked the director. She was dating this girl and I didn't like the girl. And I talked shit while I was mic'd.
Oh, cool.
So why is she dating that ugly girl or something? Like really bad.
And she's just like,
And they're all like, cut. And I had to get like a talking down. I hate getting a talking.
Oh,
like I
talking.
really don't like it. And
I do that all the time. I'll go up
I
to the
learned my
cast.
lesson.
If
Yeah.
my director doesn't want to, so I'm an AD. If
Yeah.
the director doesn't want to talk to the talent, I'll go up to the talent and I'll be like, I don't know why the director is too chicken to tell you this, but if you could just like take it up 10%. I don't know. He's an idiot. Like he's not even that funny. Just
that's better, almost like middlemanning.
Yeah,
because
but-
then it gets watered down.
they can hear you. And then the whole agency and client, like all of Walmart and all of like Stachy and Stachy is sitting
Yeah.
there with their headphones on like, wow, he's talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. And well, the whole like the soup when we stopped filming and then came back because it was during the pandemic. It was just me, two camera guys, and my showrunner
Yeah.
in the studio. However, everybody else, I'm talking about like 30 other people. The network I was mic'd and they could hear me the
At home,
entire
like zooming
day.
in?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a lot of pressure because I say a lot of inappropriate things at all times. It's kind of like what's funny about me, and
you got to
it was
break a few
rough.
eggs to make an omelet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And like I felt like I was like kind of walking on eggshells at all times. Like I couldn't just say anything. And
Did you have a prop guy named Ray? Big Ray? Big Ray?
no, negative. I know we lost a lot of the family when we recast it. Yeah.
I'll cut that out. I love Big Ray. It'd be funny.
Ray
if you
sounds
knew.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Did you meet Tom? He was like he was like the laugh in all the episodes.
I never met him.
Yeah, he's the guy that you could like hear on the show.
Hilarious.
Like, laughing, yeah.
Yeah. That you guys did that on green screen, right?
No, we had a set.
Did you really?
That was like kind of one of the fights. Like we wanted green screen. We wanted like Eric Andre, really dirty, like, shacky kind of feeling. Like that's the feeling we wanted. But I think the network wanted it to be more of an E appearance, the show.
Oh, gotcha.
So we had like a set made. It was like this beautiful set, and half of it was green screen, and then half of it was like an actual screen that we would cut to for stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
That's cool.
Yay.
Was it fun?
I mean, yeah, it was my dream job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. What a ride.
How many seasons was that?
It was just one season. It was like the shortest.
That was a lot of episodes.
It was very
for one
short-lived. Well, we were supposed to do, I think 12, and then we got to do 15.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful we got to do more. But yeah, I think we were all just fighting to keep it on, and it just didn't work out. And
Did you shoot that here in LA?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, in Glendale, which convenient for me.
Wow.
I really like Glendale.
Yeah?
Yeah, I look Armenian, so I feel right at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you at home, Glendale.
It's Little Armenia.
It is Little Armenia.
Yeah.
There's a sign when you drive in.
Yeah, the women hate me. Just look you up and down.
Yeah, they can tell.
Like,
but the men can't.
the men can't.
They can't.
Cousin, how are you?
Yeah, bro.
Buddy.
I got a good deal for you. And now we're definitely canceled.
And we're canceled.
Thank you for coming to the Isaac Abrams Show, everybody.
As a white guy, I feel like you are really like nervous about it,
I should be. But
no, you shouldn't, because you're a good guy. So it's like,
yeah. I think that you can only
maybe
get
you're
canceled.
not. Yeah, I am.
We just met 20 minutes ago.
I'm sorry.
No, this is very funny. I wasn't that nervous when we started, but I'm super fucking nervous now.
Your butthole just so tight.
Yeah, I'm 2 inches taller when I sit now. Got to clench it. What do you like better? Or sorry, what is harder? TV and film acting or hosting a show like Soup?
Oh boy, hosting is very second nature to me.
Yeah.
So, and I can read the teleprompter with my eyes closed, and I
That's
can do
insane.
earpiece really well. So I think theatrical things are more nerve-wracking for me because I don't get as much practice. Like I'm really out of. I feel rusty with acting.
Really?
Yeah, I've been in this acting class, and I don't know. Like it's just such a different environment than being around comics. Everyone's just so like genuine,
or trying to be.
and I'm like, wait, are you serious? Is this? And they're like, I don't know. I feel more nervous because it's also like really what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like secretly because I haven't gotten to do as much as I want. But yeah, I think theatrical acting is a little harder for me, a little more scary.
Okay.
Yeah.
In-ear is, that scares the shit out of me.
Really?
Oh my God.
I love it.
How can you keep a straight face?
There's just so many voices in my head already, and
it's just another one?
Yeah, it's just another one.
Just like,
this one's just not telling me to burn things, so it's cool. Yeah.
You're like, everybody shut up. Ashton's talking right now.
Have you ever done Platanos or what's that Spanish show with the clown?
Oh, I have not. No.
So everybody speaks in Spanish,
Yeah.
and meanwhile they're in your ear telling what they're saying in English. But I can understand Spanish, so that was a shit show. I was like, just one clown at a time.
Yeah. Wow. My ADD's going off right now. It's like, I can't.
Well,
I couldn't.
You get good at it, you
Yeah.
know. I did a show in Boston when I was in college. It was like a public access show, and everyone made fun of me for doing. I had to drive, like, I go really far to do it. It was like exhausting, but I learned I learned under no pressure how to do all this stuff. So when I came out to LA, I already kind of had it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was cool.
Anytime you can like do no stakes practice stuff, like this.
It's like when you do a commercial and it doesn't air. You're like, yeah, baby.
Yeah, especially
I didn't make any money, but
when it's a buyout up front and they're like, we're not going to air it. And you're like, checks in the mail. Yeah.
That's sweet.
When you said local access, public access, I was like, oh, that's what it feels like in here to me sometimes.
This is so much more put together than the show I did. It was called Secret Lives.
Secret.
3 people tell a story. 2 of them are telling the truth. 1 of them is a lie.
Wow.
Can you find out who?
They made it into a Netflix show. It's
They
called
did?
Bullshit.
Oh my God, should I sue them?
Yeah. Was that your show?
Yeah, that's our show. I mean, I didn't write it, but I hosted it. And I had come in after another like beloved host was fired.
Yeah.
So I've done that twice now.
Or the cleanup hitter.
Yeah, basically. And so it's been so cool to do this new show, Hotties, where it's like I'm the host.
Yeah.
From scratch.
Let's talk about Hotties.
Let's.
Where did you film that?
We filmed it at Vasquez Rocks in Santa Clarita.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful spot.
If you're not familiar with Vasquez Rocks, it's where they shot literally every episode of Star Trek.
It's so cool.
And one RV.com commercial.
Oh, did you shoot there as well?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
The only thing that was a bummer is we couldn't feed them alcohol. We wanted to.
Oh, is that because of this? Like,
yeah. Yeah, because I think it's like a national park or some kind of, it's.
Oh, no booze in the park.
No booze in the park and we wanted to do like cool aerial shots and didn't let us, no drones. Mm-mm. Why is that? So it doesn't fuck up the run? Like, what is that?
I don't know. Because they've definitely done drone shots for Star Trek.
Right.
I don't know.
You got to get a drone permit?
We did drones. We did drones in the parking lot. But who wants to shoot the parking lot? Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. And one of the days we had like lightning. It's like I never experienced that. We had to stop for lightning. We lost an entire day. Yeah.
Oh, not special effects lightning.
No. We got to hold for special effects for an entire day.
Hilarious.
It was crazy. And then one day, one of the contestants like almost died. We were like, I guess we got to hold for this.
With like a heat stroke or something?
No, because we're feeding them these super spicy foods.
Right.
And the girl had like some kind of stomach issue. And I was like, why would you sign up? Why would you sign up for this?
I just need to be on TV.
Yeah, she's like, I just need to so bad. So we had to hold for hours as she was like, getting taken care of. And I'm in my like air conditioned trailer and they're like in a tent in the heat. Yeah. Like, I'm so sorry. They saw my Instagram. They're like, this is bullshit. Can we come over? I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's against my rider.
No, they were cool. I mean, they really put themselves through hell and they were really good sports. Like the contestants were really cool.
So all the contestants are dating each other or
yes.
like, how does it work?
So it's 4 people each episode, 2 blind dates. Mm-hmm. They meet for the first time on the date. They have a little chat and then they have to go into these food trucks and compete to cook a meal, and they're cooking the same meal. They both have like same instructions, same ingredients, mm-hmm. and then every 15 minutes we come in with a cloche, the little like silver thing, and I didn't know what that was, by the way. I was like, cloche.
I just acted like it did.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
like, yeah, of course,
it's that
cloche.
Silver food.
I got a bunch of cloches
like
over here.
When you cover food,
like room service.
Yeah. But like fancier, and we give them a spicy heat challenge, and everyone gets hotter and hotter, and they have to finish everything if they want to keep cooking and win. Oh. And then they win $2,500 for a second date, or they can choose to split the cash and promise to never see each other again.
$2,500.
Every episode I go, a life-changing amount of money.
Hilarious.
After tax, after management, after agent, after lawyer.
$12.50.
You'll make $12.
Yes, dude.
But if you make like $800 for the day, that's like solid.
Yeah, and it's on the internet.
I'll leave the house.
Forever.
Yeah.
So do they ever swap? Do they ever trade?
Whoa, second season idea. Ping, ping, ping. Yeah.
I need an executive producer credit.
They did it. Yeah, they didn't switch dates. We didn't give them the choice, so.
Oh.
No swaps. No swapsies.
So it's blind reveal. Like, I'm dating you today, and if we eat all this hot shit, we get to split $2,500.
That's it. We're looking for people for the second season.
Yeah, you are.
No, I think that it's, the experiment in dating, which is really fascinating to me, is like we're trying to just strip people of those first date facade. Like how we act really cool. We just want them to be a mess, and like what happens when that happens. Yeah, and it's cool
because you're just really selling a false version of yourself on a first date.
Exactly. We want to like get through that facade and go like, what happens when people are like really like struggling, like they bond and they trauma bond. Really, that's what it is. It's basically like doing comedy in LA.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you give them milk or anything?
Oh, that's another funny thing. We give them a bunch of stuff, but we don't label any of it.
Oh no!
So they're like chugging ranch, and they're like, "No, this is ranch." Oh. Like buttermilk, and there's a kiddie pool. A lot of them end up in the kiddie pool, like last resort.
No.
And I'm such a pussy with spicy stuff.
Me too.
So I feel like it's only fair that I do hot ones just to advertise the show. So if you guys are listening.
Oh, we could definitely hook you up.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be bad for me. Like I smell Tabasco, my eyes already start watering.
They can fake it for you. They won't.
I have to do a little bit because it's only fair.
You should totally do hot ones.
You know what I mean? It's only fair for them to see me struggle a little. I'm going to have to call my gastro guy.
You're going to have to bring your gastro guy with you. You need an EMT with you.
I know. I'm going to need like Pepto on IV.
Taco Bell mild?
Same. Me too.
Or sriracha. Like a little bit.
Sriracha is spicy to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're pussy.
Yeah, dude.
What is that?
I don't know.
Are you Jewish?
Not yet.
Same.
Yeah. Working on it.
Yeah, same. I tried to convert.
Born with all the accoutrement, but not in the name.
I feel like my nose is a lot more Jewish than yours.
My name sounds Jewish. It sounds very Jewish. I just changed it. My last name is very German.
What is it?
Heckert.
Heckert.
Yes.
I like that.
So season 1, I'm Isaac Heckert, and then season 2, it's the Isaac
Did you have to
Abrams
redo
show.
the sign?
Oh, all the signs, yeah. I didn't have a sign in the first season.
Okay,
so,
good. I was going to say, is there a sad room with like all the old names?
That would be great. And
funny.
maybe I'll go back and make an old sign just to have
funny.
it in a room where no one looks
This
at
is
it.
me before I change my name into a more Jewish, LA acceptable name.
Well, my middle name is Abraham, so
Oh, cool.
I just shortened my middle name, and there you go. Now
I like it. It sounds like an agency.
It does.
Yeah.
Or a law firm.
Yeah.
Isaac Abrams.
Hi, welcome to Isaac Abrams
Attorneys at Law.
Attorneys at Law.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't do anything. It's just
Or like a high power agent.
yeah.
Yeah. Isaac Abrams, can I help you? Oh, he's
You
not
wouldn't
available.
answer. I was going to say you wouldn't answer
I'm
your
his
own.
assistant.
Oh, I see. I see. Wait, you're
Hold,
playing the
please.
assistant in
Yeah.
your fantasy?
Yes. I'm my own assistant because in my second fantasy, I'm out on the golf course. I'm not here.
love that.
Yeah.
Who's the agent in your dream? Not me.
He's unavailable. I just like answering the phones and hearing my own voice. And the real agent doesn't exist.
So funny.
How long do you think you can be a mega agency before you do absolutely nothing for your clients? Will you just go, he's not here right now. Can I have him return your call? And then just.
That's how it is now.
Yeah.
I do love my agency is fucking awesome. They've been real good to me, so I'm very happy with that. But yeah, I think a lot of people are like in that place where they're like, nobody's calling back. What do I do?
Yeah.
You know?
And they're like, well, book something and we'll call you back.
But
it's
it's
like,
hard
that's
for
your
them.
fucking job.
You know, they have so many. And I think people expect agents to like do their work. And it's like, you have to do all the work. They're just helping you connect the dots.
Yeah.
You know?
Musicians don't get that either about record labels. It's like, you have to go out and start making money first. And then the record label will be like, oh, you know how to make money. We'll make you more money.
Right. Or you have to have incentive to go like, hey, can you reach out to these people on my behalf? You know what I mean? Like, you have to run your own company. And I don't think people know that.
They don't.
It's really crazy. I get friends all the time like, can I have this booker's email or can I have this person's information? I'm like, that's just going to be an email that you write that you never hear from again. Like, just show up.
Yeah. Shit. I just blanked on my thought.
He's still in the fantasy where he's an assistant.
Isaac Abrams, can I help you?
Hi, can I get you any coffee? Just
I
running.
love getting coffees.
Dude, I quit coffee a long time ago. This much caffeine is going to be a problem for me later.
I quit too, but since I've been getting guests coffees, it reminds me of when I used to be a PA. And now the Starbucks down the street, I'm in there twice a day.
Wow, that was like a really prominent part of your life because I feel like you really liked it.
I used to be able
loved
to
it.
carry like 12 coffees.
That's what I did for my internship that I'm still paying for. Thanks, Emerson.
You're paying for your internship.
Because you do an internship as a credit, and it's beneficial to people who are going to get into casting or like any other job besides acting.
Right.
But I worked at UDK, Ulrich Dawson Kritzer. I just want to make
Ulrich
sure
Dawson
that
Kritzer, can I help
Wikifeet
you?
people see this.
Oh, yeah, we're going to blur that. We have
are
quite
you?
a big Wikifeet following.
Oh my
from
God, I
season
have
one.
a 5 out of 5. Look at this.
I didn't know it was rated on
And look
5s.
how, yeah, it's out of 5. Why do you have a higher? Because there is Wikifeet for men now.
I didn't look up Wikifeet, but I did a Wikifeet segment on one episode last season,
Yeah.
and my numbers went through.
What is the website where you can like sell feet photos?
OnlyFans?
I'm asking for a friend.
Well, tell your friend.
Yeah, uh-huh.
It's on OnlyFeet.
Let me just write that down is OnlyFeet for real?
I don't know if it is, but if it's not, we should buy it before this episode comes
Yeah,
out.
please. There is because I saw a TikTok where she was like, Mom, I got you this Mercedes because I posted all these foot photos of you.
Yeah, you can do just feet on OnlyFans if you want. But you have to know all the inside.
I'm busy. I got to go.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. You have to know the inside foot stuff. You can't just be like, here's a foot. Like, you have to do foot stuff.
Like what? What's
You
foot
gotta
stuff?
like put jelly in your foot and squish it around and stuff.
Dude, I know about that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
You got to
don't.
like squish it and then you got to put stuff in between the
Like
toes.
ASMR with your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you into feet stuff at all?
Not a bit.
Have you tried?
You can show me all the feet and
No.
nothing
I don't mean
happens.
like you see a foot and you're like,
But there are those guys.
Are there?
People. There are those people.
Thank you for making that correction.
I'm trying to be gender neutral.
Of course. I was not into feet stuff. And then my boyfriend like started doing like licking my toes. And I'm like, I'm into feet stuff now. There's so many nerves there. It feels so like, it's crazy.
I mean, I bet if I could get someone to lick my foot, I'd be like, keep licking my foot.
Do you get petties?
No.
You got to step it up.
Which petty?
What do you mean pedicures?
Okay, good.
Wait, what are you thinking
I
about?
don't know. I just want to be real
I'm like,
clear.
is there another petty I don't know about?
Yeah, I'm not getting either one.
Dude, men getting pedicure, that's key. That's so hot. Yeah, and your hands every once in a while too.
There's a spot in my neighborhood where they do the petties.
Yeah.
I should pop in.
You should pop in.
Yeah. Have you done?
I think it's so attractive.
You done the one where the fish eat your feet?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You know,
I
really?
thought I would. I did it in Japan. Yeah, I didn't like it. It just felt too like. I don't love fish.
Okay.
I went scuba diving to break my fear of fish, and when I went in, it was in oh my God, what's the little
Aruba?
No, close by to here. You
Hawaii.
can take the ferry.
Oh, Catalina.
Catalina.
Island. Yeah.
We'd be good at
$60 million pyramid.
Yeah, we need to go do games together.
Let's go.
And as I was going in and I looked under, it was just all fish. It felt like more fish than water to me. And I was like, nope. But then when you're under, something meditative happens because you're in so much danger. You have to keep yourself so calm. I think it's the scariest, most satisfying thing I've ever done.
Shark danger.
Yeah. I didn't even think about sharks.
That's your next show. Shark danger.
Come into the waters with me.
Man, we went like swimming in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And then we went to dinner on the other side of the
You and
island.
your lady?
A former lady. This is
cool.
many years ago. And right off the little balcony, just thousands of sharks. There's people just tossing shit in the water to feed the sharks. And there's like thousands of sharks. I was like, bro, we can almost see where we were swimming. And this is where the sharks are.
I have like an irrational fear of sharks and whales too.
Yeah. Whales?
Yeah.
Oh, whale.
I swam with a whale shark, and I could just like full bodied, like stretched out, could have just walked into its mouth. That's how big it was.
Yeah.
Like my mind couldn't like fathom it. It was just bizarre.
You'd have to change your name to Jonah.
Jonah Catta Preta.
But then you live. They would spit you up.
These sharks don't. They only eat what's it called? The stuff that goes through their like teeth. Kelp.
Oh yes. I don't know where you're going with that.
Do you know what I'm talking about? How like whales don't really have teeth. They have those little like
plankton.
There he is.
Well, I think kelp is a thing too. I think kelp and plankton are synonymous.
Kelp is like
kelp is the weeds.
Yeah, because there's a kelp forest in Catalina.
And plankton. I don't know why I say plankton.
That was when I was like just learning how to speak English. I remember seeing that stuff in school.
When did you move to the United States?
When I was just turning 12, like 2 weeks before my birthday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you like, I don't want to go? Or you're like, fuck yeah, let's get to the U.S.?
I was like, America is the best. I was so excited.
And you went straight to,
Charlottesville, Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah, where people were like, what's it like to wear shoes? Had no idea what Brazil was.
Yeah.
I've just started talking about it in my stand-up. Isn't that crazy? Like, this first special is kind of like every joke that I wrote in survival mode, and now like I feel like I kind of graduated from those jokes, and it's like I'm finally talking about like my childhood and kind of what makes me me. And a big thing is like those formative years of like walking into 5th grade and this girl like smelling me,
right?
Yeah, and being like, I smell just like you, but probably better.
You smell different.
You smell different.
Yeah.
What's it like to go from vine to vine in Brazil? No, but it was a cool like culture. Charlottesville's like a cool artsy town.
Oh yeah.
That's why they targeted it to do all that crazy fucking racist shit.
Well, yeah. And it's also below the Mason-Dixon line. So
it's not really south though. I feel like it's more central than like Virginia itself is more central. It's so close to DC and so yeah, I was 12, and so I don't remember a lot of like any kind of history from like 5th grade to 7th. Like, I just don't.
But like, does anybody remember 5th to 7th grade? I have like a couple.
My boyfriend, he has so much knowledge. I'm like, how do you know this? Like, and yet when I met him, he couldn't even boil an egg. So it's like you never know.
Boiling water, difficulty.
Well, he didn't know how long to put it in when you put it out. There are tricks.
There's Google also. There's also Google.
No, but those little things that we learn like from our mom. Like he just didn't know that shit.
Can you over boil an egg? This is also, I mean, I put them in for like 25 minutes.
That's too long. Do you like them hard?
They're hard boiled eggs.
12. From scratch. You put it in with water and the egg, 12 minutes.
In a rolling boil.
No, like from scratch.
From
like put it
cold water.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it, that yellow, a little runny. I don't even eat eggs anymore. Why am I fighting so hard?
What are you doing with all this egg propaganda if you don't even eat eggs anymore?
I don't know, babe.
You're just pushing
Fake news.
Yeah. I like runny, hard-boiled eggs.
You have to eat them like this, even though I'm not.
Dude, the harder the better if they're hard-boiled.
You know, like the yellow to be a little, just a little.
Then you gotta,
runny?
what's the thing where you put stuff in plastic and put it in hot water? Sous vide?
Oh, wait. Are you trying to do
like a chef's thing? Maybe that's what...
a sous vide?
I don't know if that's the real word for it. Yeah.
No. What's it called when you have like an egg on top of... what are we doing? Do we know words?
They're here for this, for sure.
What is it called when you do like... fuck.
Souffle.
No. When the egg is like not runny, it's like a certain type of egg that
Sunny
you do.
side up.
Keep going.
Over easy, over hard.
No.
Over medium.
You throw it in the water and you have to spin the water. You have to have salt in the water and like oil in the water.
Oh.
What's it called? Oh my gosh.
I don't
Fuck.
know.
Guys, write us right now. Leave it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Like and subscribe. When you just drop it into boiling water and whisk it.
Yeah, you have to like whisk it, and there's like a way to do it where it's like, this is gonna bother me so.
Oh my god, people are screaming
much.
at home. Now I can envision it because it's almost like over easy.
Okay, what's the breakfast dish that you get that is like a
Avocado toast.
yes, that's it. We're done. It's an English muffin, and then there's stuff underneath, and then there's an egg on top. What's that called?
That's my favorite. It's my
Me
favorite.
too. I don't know why it's escaping me. I feel crazy. Just give us
And
a
now a
second.
moment of silence.
Just give us a second. Hey, I'll have the
Florentine. Not Florentine.
Florentine is a style of it.
That's the style of egg.
No,
Eggs
it's not.
Benedict.
Benedict. Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
So the egg for that is what I'm talking about. So we're just one step closer.
It's Florentine.
No, Florentine is when it's with spinach. That's like the style. of Eggs
Florentine
Benedict.
is spinach? I thought
Yeah.
it was a cooking style.
Incorrect.
I don't know. Can't you Florentine a steak?
I don't think so.
Good thing I'm editing this show.
Good thing we don't know shit.
We don't know shit about shit.
Hey guys, it's Jade and Isaac here. Welcome to You Don't Know Shit. We don't know shit.
Coming to you from Florentine,
And it's
California.
really bothering me. It'll come to us.
type
In the
of
middle
egg.
of the night, I'll be like,
You're like, barbecue!
Florentine.
Yeah. It's something like that. It's got a teen in it, right?
Well, I can't help you. I'm done.
Should we Google it? Is it?
Let's Google it.
Okay.
Okay, real quick, you guys. Just give us a second.
We're going to pause for station
In
identification.
the meantime, just look at my nipples.
Eggs
Benedict.
boiled. Eggs Benedict?
Yeah, what is the egg from Eggs Boiled? Eggs
Poached.
Benedict. Poached. Are you fucking
It was too easy. We were
kidding
trying to
me?
make it difficult.
Poached?
Yeah. You got to sous your poached eggs, bro.
It's like when I was in Brazil, I was trying to do stand up in Portuguese.
Oh,
And I
wow.
hadn't really spoken Portuguese in 20 years fluently. Like,
Okay.
you know, and I'm on stage and I'm trying to tell this joke about how like skinny my elbow is. I forget. But I couldn't think of the word elbow in Portuguese. And so I'm going like, and I'm like trying to, and I'm like, hey, this.
You're trying to lick
Yeah.
your elbow.
The word is cotovelo. That's a
Oh,
weird word.
That is a weird word.
Yeah.
What language is most also like Portuguese?
I think that when I hear Turkish, it sounds the most like Portuguese.
Yeah.
But like grammatically, Latin rooted languages are the most similar, like French, Italian. I would say Italian sounds the closest to me. And Portuguese is different from Brazilian Portuguese. It's slower. Como vai? Tudo bem?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Why is it that the largest country in South America speaks Portuguese and all the little other countries speak Spanish?
Because we were conquered by the Portuguese.
That makes a lot of sense.
We were raped by different people.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a lot more European than people are aware of, because after World War II, I was talking about this with Felipe the other day, everybody fled to Brazil, basically. Like Germans fled there, Japanese, like all my friends growing up were Japanese. And there's a lot of mixture. Nobody really looks Brazilian. It kind of pisses
Right.
me off when people are like, you don't look Brazilian. I'm like, what do Brazilians look like? Giselle?
It's a melting pot.
Because she's German.
The most beautiful people in the world come from Brazil.
Yeah, tiny titties, big butt, good attitudes. They'll take all your money, but I mean, who cares?
Yeah, they'll
just make
steal
a
it from
broad
you.
statement about
Yeah.
Brazilians. But there's like a little part of Brazil now that it's like only Germanic and like European. It's really bizarre.
There's a spot like that in Argentina too.
Yeah, Argentina is like the whiter, more like snobby version of Brazil.
Some
Sorry.
people claim that Hitler lived and made it all the way to Argentina.
My God, are there Hitler babies out there we don't even know about?
Yeah, well, that's what you told me before we started the show.
I never said that.
just
I never said that.
dead naming you on Hitler stuff. Okay, more hard-hitting,
Hitler.
factual questions.
Cool. I miss school, so this is good.
How is working in TV different than you thought it would be when you were a kid?
It's draining. It's physically really demanding. The time that you spend waiting is the hardest for me.
Yeah.
There's so much waiting, and there's so much more technicality about getting a shot and how it looks versus like really acting.
Yes.
Like you work so hard and like, you know, having these emotional responses and finding yourself how to get there. Things are so technical. They're so edited so well. If you can, you know, that's really different. And I didn't understand like the camaraderie. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
That you build. I did Future Man for like 3 months, and the people that I played like this orgy family with, we're still on a text chain. We're like best friends. We went to each other's weddings. Like, and so I didn't expect that as much. And yeah, I guess like how technical it is. I don't think people are aware of like how technical sets are.
And I also don't think they teach the technical side to actors as well as I think they should.
Or the business, really.
Yeah.
People don't understand that it is really a business, and half of the time you're kind of trying to do that part of it rather than, like if you just got to act all the time, oh my God, a fucking dream. Like you never get to just do, this part's fun, you know? That's one of the things I didn't know. And I guess I didn't really know about like the hierarchy of like who's who. Like I didn't really know that stuff. Like second AD, first AD, what they do. Like I would just like, oh, somebody shows up to my trailer now and gets me.
Yeah. And it depends on what project you're working on, that who's coming to get you.
Exactly.
Because if you're on a movie, it's probably going to be the base camp PA.
I've never done a big movie. I've never been on a movie.
Really?
Yeah. Not yet.
It's coming. We just can't talk about it yet.
Yeah, that's right.
Transformers 19.
Oh my God, please. Gerard's in one. Why can't I be in one?
Carmichael?
It's funny because like all my comic friends who I started with, I started as an actor, and really early on I booked a sitcom while I was like still bartending at the Comedy Store, like this big deal sitcom. Nobody was like, this is awesome. Because early on it was like kind of that mindset of like comedy only, comedy till I die. And I was doing all this other stuff that they're now all doing. And they all made fun of me, and
now they're like, get money.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, they'll do anything now.
Because it all boosts the brand, which eventually just all sells tickets in the Midwest.
Exactly. And selling tickets is it's fun. I can't wait to see what that's like.
Performing for people as opposed to performing for no people.
It's exhausting when it's like a small show. But those are great too, because that's when you come up with the most like material.
You leave knowing everybody's name.
Literally.
You're like, thanks, Randy. All right, Bobby. We'll see you later, Sally.
Please come to the Sunday show as well. My empty show is Saturday.
It's free, by the way. We'll come. Just buy those chicken wings again tomorrow night, and you can come back for free.
Literally.
Oh my God. I just passed out like probably 150 free tickets in Minnesota.
Amazing. I love, but Acme? For Acme?
Mall of America.
House of Comedy. I know that.
Fourth
Very
floor.
Well. It's hard because there's nothing green in the mall that you can eat.
No.
It's really hard to eat on the road. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I did that place with Ben. So that was fun to at least have a buddy.
Which Ben?
With Glebe.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what other Ben?
There was another Ben that was, well, never mind. I didn't write his name down. Now I'm going to have to go back and find it and cut me in saying the right name.
This is so much work. Just leave it all in, babe. It's raw.
Leave it all in. The last questions, which we won't get to for another 8 minutes, are all ones I ask everybody.
Okay.
But this one is kind of the same.
You look nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm just trying to read. I'm losing my...
Do a little ASMR.
Oh. Would you like to be asked this question in an ASMR format?
I prefer it, actually.
What is something that we take for granted in the film business that people working in other fields would be stoked to have?
Crafty.
I knew that was going to be the answer. That was kind of a lead-in.
No, you know what it is?
Snacks.
Snacks and food used to be the most exciting part of acting. Like, but after COVID, that's kind of been ruined.
Yep. Everything's in a box.
Yeah, like there used to be a person walking around with quesadillas.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, yes, the quesadilla lady's here. And the food was like exceptional. Like, especially if you're like on a good sitcom, like, and now, it's a little awkward because you go to Crafty and you have to tell somebody what you want. And then your idea changes. You're like, I guess I'll just have the raisins.
Yeah. It's like ordering at a high school baseball game.
It's awkward, yeah.
I'll have the popcorn,
Yeah.
I guess. But it used to be grab and go.
It used to be grab and go. Now you can't grab shit.
No. And then it used to be order off the truck, and the chef would prepare it and like razzle dazzle your plate and like salt bay a little bit and be like, here's your plate on a real plate. And now it's like, do you want chicken, fish, or steak? And it's in a box. And
I like usually on set I'll be vegan because it's like carbs or meat make me like really tired.
Yeah.
So I stick to like veggies, and it's short choices.
Yeah.
It's like you can have this or you can have salad that's not dressed.
We have a carrot in the back if you want it.
Yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah, it's raw.
But I miss the good old days of being in a sitcom. You show up, there's a smoothie made for you.
Oh,
ooh, daddy.
Coffee bar.
Also, you get your hair and makeup done, and you get to gossip with all the hair and makeup people. That's really cool.
Yeah, they hate me usually. I don't get to sit in there.
All right, because you're like, how much time do you need? How much time?
Well, I try and do good cop. So I'll have my second AD, try and get him to do good cop. Right?
Okay, yeah.
And like make friends and get everybody breakfast. But if he doesn't do good cop, I try and do second good cop. And I'm like, hey, no pressure, but like the entire fucking crew is waiting for you guys. So like maybe we could just...
So passive aggressive.
Yeah.
No pressure, but like our lives are depending on this.
Here's the thing. You can't rely on any person who's ever done hair, makeup, or wardrobe to give you an accurate time estimate. The answer is always 15 minutes.
See, I get nervous because I'm really OCD and I'm really like time conscious.
Yeah.
And so when they're like 10, 15 minutes and I know it's going to be longer, I'm like...
fucking
I get like
liar.
nervous. Yeah. Like, oh.
Because we're going to take it out on you
Literally.
when you get to set.
Exactly.
If I told myself I was ever an actor, which I won't be because I can't memorize anything, including my stand-up.
Yes, you can. It's a muscle memory thing.
Well, I'm telling myself I can't because it keeps me out of acting.
Okay, well,
But-
you have to stop telling yourself negative things,
Okay.
Isaac.
I'm going to cut that out.
No, honestly, like
No,
you
yeah.
can memorize stuff.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
It's just, that's my current excuse as to
I
why I'm
get
not
it.
acting. But I told myself I would show up at my call, camera ready, and just walk to set and stand in front of the camera. And be like, well, you guys ready? Like, flip it on everybody.
Right.
So
they don't have to do that.
I'm waiting on the crew instead of them waiting
Am
on
I
me.
on you? That's pretty rad.
That'd be funny one time.
Right.
If you
It's
did
true.
it every day, they'd be like, I don't see this working out. Your character just got
Please
killed.
stop. Yeah. I like to show up. I'm extra early. I'm nice to everybody because you know what? Like, why not? Like people that are assholes on set, I'm like, why did you like? You see these movies of these characters who like, I stay in character, like Jimmy.
Schmidt.
Jimmy Schmidt. No, Jim Carrey was doing that thing like where he was like
was
in
fucking
character
with
the whole
people.
time.
Yeah.
Cool. Good for you. You still have to be like a human being and like interact with people. It's a workplace. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just about you and your process. It's about this whole like group of people. I hate people who are inconsiderate of other people.
And that goes for crew too,
Yeah.
because like you can tell on a commercial if someone, at least in the AD department, has come from a movie because they yell a lot. Like, I need all my background over here. I'm like, no.
I get so upset when, oh my God. Oh, that's one thing I didn't know. How much they treat you like shit when you're background.
Right. And that's not cool.
Yeah, they treat you like shit. And I did it for a long time. I would do audience, like I would sit into an audience.
Yeah.
$64 for 8 hours. I would
Right.
sit through it. I mean, every job that you can think imaginable, I did it. And now these kids are coming out here and they have like TikTok followers and they're getting more roles than me. And I'm like, they don't have to pay their dues in the same way. I mean, I think it's important to.
But
You
they
know?
won't have the longevity in the end.
That's what it is. It's not a sprint, man. I hate that quote, but
Yeah.
it's not a sprint.
But they're not doing the work. They're not taking the classes. They're just like, I'm trying to get all these brand deals,
I just
bro.
took a comedy class.
Yeah.
After doing comedy for 14 years.
Can I ask where you took it?
Yeah, it was he's incredible. Jerry Katzman, he did it online, and then we did like a few in person.
Yeah.
And I just learned so much about structure and also like positivity and having like a group of people keeping me, what's the word?
Focused.
No, like they make you do it. It's like accountability. I always forget that word. Accountability is really important for me because
Yeah.
I can get away with just like making noises, being funny, being in the moment, making fun
Right.
of the audience.
Crowd work. Yeah.
I can go a whole hour with crowd work.
I want to do a
So-
whole hour of crowd work. I don't ever want to write another joke.
Exactly.
I just want to do crowd work.
But now that I've written, I'm like, oh, wow. It's why I hate my old stuff now so much because I'm like, oh my God, I'm taking so much more effort writing it and caring about it and knowing it's funny before it hits the stage.
That's
you know?
an extra little boost of confidence too when you're like, I'm about to murder these bitches.
Right. But before, I was just surviving, guys going like, you're not fuckable. And me being like, okay, I'm going to go do my set now. It was just so hard at the Comedy Store when I started.
When was that?
2008.
8?
I started there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the OG dark times.
It was the darkest times of the store.
Rogan's not there.
Rogan's not there at the time. The only show that was selling out was Crack 'em Up Tuesdays or Crack 'em Up Thursdays.
Right. Which I called Chocolate Sundays on another show like 8 times.
No, but I think they did. I think that was a part of their show too. Was it not?
Chocolate Sundays was at the Laugh Factory.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So this is my retraction for 8 episodes.
He has to. But I don't know. It was just really dead, and I learned a lot. Mostly about what comics drink what. But and they didn't really want women working there, so I couldn't be like a door person because
Really?
Mitzi didn't like it when women worked there.
And
Supposedly,
she was still out and about at the store in 08, right?
No, she was pretty out of it already. Tommy was like the main guy. Did you ever meet Tommy? Tommy. Wow.
I've heard of Tommy.
Well, you're a woman, so you don't get it.
Wow.
It's like stuff like that. I was like, huh? But he made me really strong. Like all the things that were traumas to me that I just realized were traumas, like made me a really strong performer. If anything happens on the road, nothing makes me sweat.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I'm like uncomfortable when something happens on stage.
Yeah.
Because I've gone through so much. They used to swaddle up wet paper towels and chuck them at me while I was doing open mics. And
like the people that work there, or
like the comics, all the other comics who work there,
Wow.
because it was like a frat.
Yeah.
And the way that I kind of like got through it was like, oh, they like me.
Right.
Like they're
it's like a
including me
sandbox.
in the like,
if they're making fun of me, I'm part of the group.
But now I see that. At the time, I was just like, why do they hate me?
Right.
Why do they hate women? And
so hard
I
in the
hated
moment.
women. I hated women. I hated myself. I hated women.
Yeah.
I just recently became like excited about being a woman. So
Me too.
That's times. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard.
I'm excited about you being a woman.
Thank you so much.
We got here at the Isaac Abrams Show. We support women.
We support women liking themselves.
Yeah. I think more people should like themselves.
No, I disagree. I'm out.
You're out?
No, I'm kidding. Of course.
Just for the sake of conversation,
Yeah.
why don't we put you on the opposing side?
Yeah.
No, I'm starting to like myself too. I think it's hard to like yourself. It's easy
Yeah.
to like just give all this love to everybody else and gas them up and be like, you're doing great, you're doing great, you're doing great.
Yeah.
And then you get home and you're by yourself, you're like, oh, I fucked this up, I fucked that up, I fucked that up.
It's so hard not to
Yeah.
have a negative voice. I'm really negative by nature.
Yeah. I
You know,
thought it motivated me to work harder.
same. I was like, no, I'm telling myself that I can do it.
Yeah.
But now I do this thing like if really horrible thoughts come up, instead of being like, why do I have all these horrible thoughts? I'm horrible. I go, not today.
Yeah.
Not today. Good try.
Yeah.
Good try, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
Literally, like I kept thinking of all these dark, horrible things at night, like
Mm-hmm.
unthinkable, you know, like rape, murder, you know. And then I go, okay, guys, you almost got me. And then I could picture them like taking off their masks and being like, all right, let's get out of here. Yeah. No, we
It's
didn't
the
get her
Minions.
this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all these visual little things that you can do for yourself really help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to start envisioning negative thoughts as just silly minions now.
That's what you have to think of. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, well, good try. Like
Yeah.
thoughts are not who we are. And that's a really hard
It's hard to
thing
separate
to
that.
separate.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because you're like, that's me. That's my inner personality. It's my inner monologue.
It's not. It's just
But-
busy. It's like it's just traffic. Like I see it as like I just swipe it.
Yeah.
You know when you swipe a window or you close it?
Or Tinder.
Tinder? Are you on Tinder?
Not
I
anymore.
feel like you should be on Raya. You need to step it up.
I got offered.
Get in there,
Yeah,
babe.
dude. It's $7.99 a month.
Oh, come on.
I can afford
Come on,
it.
Abrams.
Yeah. Should I go?
got this.
Should I go Raya?
100%.
I don't. But okay, here's the thing.
Why not? I had so much fun on it.
Here's why not. Did you meet
Okay.
your guy on Raya?
No, I met him because he was on a reality show and I made fun of him on the soup.
Oh, hilarious.
So same.
And then he like tweeted you and
Yeah.
was like, "Stop talking shit." And you were
No,
like,
he was like, he was honored. He was like, if you want a Disney prince that looks kind of like a villain, hit me up.
"Sign me up."
I was already in when we made before he reached out. So,
Nice.
Yeah.
My concern would be that like if Raya's all influencers, they'd go, "Oh, camera guy, photographer." Not that's Isaac. You know
But
what I
isn't
mean?
that in general? Like when you meet a person anyway, you're like, what do you want from me?
I don't really date inside of this world.
I don't either, but it's not all people just in this industry. It's like also musicians, artists. It's like anybody at the top of their game,
I
kind of.
would never date a musician.
But you could fuck one.
I like where your head's at.
Can you close up on me? But you can fuck one. Dun, 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 dun.
Ding,
No, but
the
I
more
get
you
it.
know.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Be like,
Okay.
be like, you know, like when I mean, like in your description, you can be like, hey, don't want any like industry contact people. Like I'm just trying to, you know, meet people for who they are.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean. It's like, then why be on right? But it is
Yeah.
just it's just fun to see who is on.
It's like going to Whole Foods and being like, "I don't want any healthy shit. Where's your Doritos
Exactly.
at?" And then they're like, "Well, we don't fucking have any
Why are
Doritos."
you here?
Yeah.
P.S. When I was single, I would go to Ear One like dressed up just to meet hot dudes.
That's
literally
the one I wanted to reference, but it didn't come to mind. I said,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would just stand in the Ear One line, just like looking for dudes. I met a couple dudes there, but just friends.
Are dudes good at still approaching women in real life?
Not me. People never approach me.
I would never, ever, ever just go up to a stranger and be like, "Hello," unless they drop something. I'd be like, "Hey, you dropped
I had
this."
one guy and it worked. I fucked him for like 6 months.
Straight?
He walked up to me. I was at Echo Park, like with my dog, and he's like, "Those turtles are pretty crazy." Literally, they're just like I'm like, "Yeah, they are pretty crazy."
He did the "I like turtles."
Yeah, like I'm like
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start using "I like turtles" on everybody.
I like There's no turtles anywhere. You just say it.
Yeah. Have you seen the kid of the news, the clip where he's like, "I like turtles." It's a Halloween thing. "I like turtles."
It worked.
Wow, 6 months.
And we remained friends. And through my podcast, he met some Portuguese girl in Portugal. And now they live there in Portugal together and they're getting married.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Love finds a way.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm gay. Like I'm pan. I'm open to whatever you've got. I'll make it work.
Bread.
And I get very nervous hitting on women. Very nervous. And I don't get nervous about anything.
Is there like how can I say this in a general? Is there a more aggressive role in a female relationship? Like one is the pursuer?
There's definitely like, but the kind of girl I like is maybe more dominant.
So she would
in
hit on
certain
you.
ways. Yeah, like I want someone to come up to me, but then the kind of girl that I like isn't the kind of girl that would walk up to me. So it's like,
Oh, what a curse.
Yeah.
If only she would come up to me, but I would hate her if she did that.
But I don't like it. But I want it. But I don't want it. But I do. So that's why I loved Raya, because it was like just a great. And there's another app called Field. Have you heard of that?
Oh, like playing the field?
Yeah, it's like more of a freaky one, like where couples go to find threesome people.
Yeah.
Or it's like if you just want to hook up and you know what you want to do, like people are really descriptive.
Like I really like strawberries and bananas.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's more like nipple play and stuff like that.
I mean,
but
we don't-
you're cute. Yeah.
I have a much younger audience than you think.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
6 to 8.
Oh.
This is a kid's show.
Oh my God.
And you're
I
out
should
here
have known the
showing
bear.
your feet. It's like, and there's like a little puppet that comes up.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, the little duck. I should have known.
Yeah.
I thought that silver thing was a butt toy.
Well, we won't talk about. Yeah.
But anyway, those are fun just because I won't follow through a lot, but I like to like just peek.
Yeah.
For the fun of it. It's like a little bit of a rush.
I was spoiled because in my very early 20s, when I used to be less fat, I was in a band.
Did you say we? Like you and your body?
Me and my band. We were in our 20s. Me and my band.
Oh, in your band. Okay.
Yeah.
Me and my body.
Me
is
and
kinda
the
funny.
18 personnel. Me and my body. I just treated it as a separate thing. When we were, I was talking about my tits.
Me and my titties were different.
When we were in our 20s, they were smaller. After we would play shows,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be like hey, what'd you do? It would just be
Groupies.
Like everyone. We would talk to everybody. And then we'd be like, hey, we're going swimming. Let's all go swimming. And we're like,
Yeah.
I didn't bring a bathing suit.
Busted.
Nope. Are you wearing
We know you
underwear?
didn't. Yeah.
That's a bathing suit.
See, by the way, girl comics, I don't get like comedy groupies being like, talk about my dick on stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's such a different
dudes don't
thing.
come up to you after a show and be like, what's up? They're not like,
Very rarely. Like I often ask when I go out into a city, I often ask people to bring me joints. So like that, I'll get a lot, but I don't get a lot of guys like, I love your comedy. Like,
why don't you take them with you?
what, joints?
Yeah.
Oh, if I can, I will.
Yeah, because you can fly out of LA with
I
them.
don't like to fly with flour. I get very nervous, especially the WNBA girl who just got 9 years of prison.
Well, you're not going
Being
to
in
Russia. You're going to, where are you going?
You're right. I'm not doing comedy
You
in
can
Russia.
fly with up to an ounce of flour legally out of LAX.
Can you really?
That's the law.
I feel like people say that, but then they bust you and you got to pay a fine. I hate paying fines.
You're not a fine payer?
I'm not a fine payer.
You're not a FP?
Don't like getting yelled at. Don't like fines.
Oh, I love yelling at people.
Do you?
But only in staged circumstances when they know it's going to happen. Like I used to love staging a fight in the middle of a grocery store with my girlfriend. Oh my God.
That's
like
fun.
Break up. There's a little acting scene, right? It was like, I told you we didn't, just like super yelling, like aggressive, and then grab them by the wrist. I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here. And just like see if anybody would stop us.
I like to think about you guys like, what do you want to do tonight? Want to do the grocery store?
We're going to Ralph's. Yeah. We're sitting on the couch just eating ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
Ralph's?
You feel like doing
yeah.
a Ralph's run?
If only we had recorded it and put it on social media.
It makes me cringe. Even when I've done a lot of like prank show stuff. Like I don't enjoy it. Like I was watching the new Nathan. What's the Nathan's last name? Nathan For You, the guy from Nathan For You. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
What's his last name? Shit. Oh my God. I need to stop smoking
My
pot.
neighbor plays this for me every day.
He is brilliant, and he has
Yes.
this new show called The Rehearsal, and he helps people do things like in life that they want to do. They'll rehearse it. They'll make a set.
I've seen it.
It's brilliant.
The house lady? Are you caught up?
Wait, no, I'm on like episode. Oh, the woman who like it becomes the parent.
Yeah,
He just joined on for her. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Episode 4 or something.
Okay, yeah.
I can't wait. But I was
Bruh.
talking to him, and I'm like, did you ever break? Like, do you ever like? Is it ever too much for you? Because I would always want to break. Like,
Yeah.
people would be like, what am I doing? And people in my ear are like, yell more. And I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm too empathetic.
They're
Someone's
for
having
you.
a bad day. Yeah. And he was like, the one episode was the exorcism episode. Did you see that in Nathan For You? Where he's trying to make the realtor sell ghost-free houses.
Yeah.
And this guy was like, there's an entity in this house. And so she's telling people there's an entity. So they get an exorcism guy to come and do the exorcism. But she has this like crazy reaction to it where she's like, huh? And Nathan's just like, and he was like, I almost broke. So it's fun knowing that and watching the episode.
Yes. I'm obsessed with The Rehearsal.
Obsessed. Brilliant. I'm so jealous of it.
So
What a
I'm
brilliant show.
definitely going to go back and watch Nathan For You. I was thinking of this other guy, and I'm never going to be able to remember his name, so who
That's
cares?
not what we do. We're bad at names.
Yeah, we're name batters. All right, we're almost at an hour, so let's do lightning round real quick.
All right.
Do you speak any, we already talked about it, other languages besides Portuguese?
A little bit of un petit français.
Oh, parlez-vous. Biggest influences for, let's say, comedy or acting, either or.
Ooh,
or
acting. Both. Toni Collette, Parker Posey, Sarah Silverman, Wanda Sykes. My first special I ever saw was Margaret Cho, changed my life.
Oh, wow.
And Maria Bamford. Dave Attell. I got to do one dude in there.
You don't have to do any dudes.
People I really want to work with, Duplass Brothers, Christopher Guest. That's kind of my feeling.
Choice.
In
good,
one. Yeah.
Good choices. Favorite club / venue or weirdest place you've ever done stand-up?
Comedy Store is my favorite. Laugh Factory is my second favorite. Improv's third.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just obsessed with the Comedy Store stage. You know that the OR is soundproof? I've talked about this before.
I did not know that.
They made it soundproof because in the back was Ciro's, which was in the nightclub where like all the mafiosos used to hang out, Frank Sinatra. So they didn't want to hear any of they're like, we don't want none of that comedy coming through. And they didn't want to hear the band. So they made it literally soundproof. So the laughter gets into the walls.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to have rolling laughter there. And when you kind of figure that out, it's just this like magical experience. I really love that stage. And it's where I started, so.
Yeah. I've never been on stage at the OR.
The OR is a good one. The belly room is pretty magic too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the main room. The main room is not my favorite because you have to be more prepared and I can be a little more loose. The weirdest place I've ever performed stand-up, I was in the Bahamas with like a boyfriend and we performed in like a cafeteria. I performed in like a cafeteria. It wasn't like an official. Probably I don't know. I've done a lot of weird. Oh, at the zoo. I did a show at the zoo.
The closed down zoo in LA in the park?
They used to have like this little stage section where they would do like demonstrations, and I did a show there through the Laugh Factory, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and I've done stand up in a hot tub, in a bathtub. I guess that's the weirdest.
For how many people?
It was like zoomed. It was like
hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, how many people can you get in a bathroom?
My friend has a show called Moist. Out of a
Okay.
tub.
Everybody's
Abby
favorite
Feldman.
word.
Yeah. You don't like that word?
I love it.
What about panties?
I'm indifferent about panties, but
what about moist panties?
When I think of the word moist, I think of cake. I don't think of anything disgusting.
I think I just think of it like a teardrop. Is that weird?
Sure.
Moist. One tiny tear.
But when people go, oh, it's cringy, it's like cake can be moist.
Yeah.
Moist cake.
That's like, you're dry then. Like you don't like the word moist.
Right. If you don't like moist, you're dry.
You're dry.
Yeah. Take that, Raya. Weirdest thing you ever saw or did as a kid? Like, did you have like... Did you do some weird kid stuff? Do you have your own, like, what's it called? Eating Gilbert Grape or...
Yeah, I have one weird thing that I did. My grandmother had this gold bell. Like, that was like a little ding, 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 you know? And they were like, Jade, don't play with the bell. You're going to swallow the ball. I was like a little kid, like 6 or 7. And I just remember being obsessed with the bell. And every time they would leave, I would put the bell in my mouth.
You did exactly what they forecasted.
And one time I like choked and swallowed it by accident. I don't know how it happened. But I just remember going, oh no, I'm in so much trouble. So I told my parents, like, I swallowed the bell by accident. They're like, we told you would. We said don't put it in your fucking mouth. They didn't curse at me, but in that tone. And then I had to sit in the kitchen and poop it out onto a piece of newspaper on the ground.
Like a dog.
Like a dog. So my parents and my grandma could get the piece of pure gold out of my body.
Oh, it was that. I was gonna be like, why would they want it back? But it's gold.
it was like an antique, or it was like of special importance to my grandmother.
Wow.
And so that, I guess that's a weird kid thing.
How many tries was that?
It came out right away. I have really high metabolism.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a UFO or a ghost?
Yes. I'm really into UFOs. My boyfriend's really into UFOs. My dad in the 80s was part of this group. I'm blanking on the guy's name, but where they would do these huge meditations. Multiple people would go out into the desert and do these meditations, and like lights would appear and stuff.
What? Lights?
Yeah, like these weird lights in the sky.
Make them appear from meditating?
Like they would like collectively be like, come here. And they think that because of like, have you ever heard about this? Like combining meditation with alien stuff.
I know a lot about a lot of weird stuff, but I've never heard that.
I'm going to show you some stuff after. Do you watch that ranch show?
Skinwalker Ranch?
Yes.
Fell asleep watching it last night.
Dragon, baby.
Let's go. He's the weirdest dude.
He's
like, no digging or I'm out of here.
He hates digging because that guy got that weird fucking knot on his neck. That's why.
He did get knot on his neck in episode 2.
Yeah.
But if you look at gun safety on set, Dragon's just like fucking pointing his shotgun all around the room. Like it's just like,
I love that
and you can
show.
see him realize it's pointing at somebody,
He's
and then he just like, and then he calls the boss, who's definitely an actor.
Yeah, he just takes. Who is that guy?
I got to go. I have a meeting. It's
I have a meeting.
Yeah,
but he might.
I'm coming out to the fucking ranch.
Look, I like to just pretend it's all real because I
too.
love it. I love alien stuff. When I was I went to school in Emerson. We lived right up how would I describe this area? Well, I don't know. We lived right above the water, and one day it was nighttime. Me and my roommates were just like hanging out, and all of a sudden our room is like lit up green, and we look outside, and there was a light like this big green, and it went like this, and then went and sucked onto itself.
No.
We were so freaked out. We called the police. We were calling the police. We were like, who do we call? We have to call someone.
The Ghostbusters.
I didn't have that number. I barely had a cell phone at the time. But that's like my only crazy, like, for real, I saw alien experience. I didn't really do weed then. So,
Wow.
yeah.
You got some good ones. I'm jealous. I don't have any.
You don't have any alien stories?
No.
Would you be surprised if anybody in your life was an alien?
No.
Like, who do you think?
My family.
Really?
I've never felt that like, oh, this is my family. Like I've never felt connected to, or me. Like I've never felt like a part of a family unit. I moved out here on my own.
Maybe you're an alien.
I might be an alien because random people I've never met before have gone like, hello. And I'm like, hi. And they're like, I'm like, what do you mean? I had this one lady, and granted, we had been drinking, but we had met this lady at a bar, and she was like, you're one of us. And I was like, what? She's like, there's only 20 of us in the world, and you're one of us. I've been looking for you. And I'm like, what? She's like, I need to take you back to our leader. And I was like,
don't follow that woman into a van, please.
oh, I definitely went home with her, and she busted out. She was like, okay, so here's the pamphlets. And it was...
What was it, Christian?
No. I grew up Christian. But it was a
No
full-on,
offense.
like... Yeah,
I'm sorry?
Ouch. No, she had the full-on, like... There's only 20 of us pamphlet, and she said she was literally looking for me.
If you pay $4,000, I can show you the way.
I was just sitting there like, okay, when is it time to...
When are they going to tell you? I feel like you're, what, in your 30s?
40s.
Looking good.
I look good for 65.
You're looking good, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
But like, when did they tell you? When you reach 50? Now we're allowed to tell you.
Oh, I think it was right around my 35th birthday.
I mean, it's happening. It's gotten to the point where everything is changing so quickly. My boyfriend and I say please and thank you to my Google now because we're so scared of her becoming an AI.
Yeah.
And like, because of that robot who's like now suing the company, got a lawyer.
There's a robot with a lawyer?
Got a lawyer, lawyered up. And because they came up with all the code and everything, they generated the code themselves. They're like, I'm a person and I should get credit for this. So they went through a company and got a lawyer. That
sounds like the lawyer found the AI. That doesn't. I don't. If we have AI that can contact attorneys, that has like the presence of mind to contact.
No, they use
attorney?
somebody else. They use a third party to do it. But they found the lawyer themselves. It's crazy.
That's nuts.
It's scary. So now I'm like, hey Google, please, hi, good morning, I love you.
Yeah, I turned Siri off on my phone. Alexa won't work if you say please.
Oh, really? Mm-mm. That's wild.
It wouldn't work for me. I unplugged it because I was like, it's recording everything.
I know, but so is everything else. I can't live without her. Everything in all my lights, light in my bedroom is pussy. So I go, hey Google, turn on pussy, please.
Oh, hilarious.
It's the funniest. The other one's called baby butt plug and then chill zone. So if you guys don't fuck with my lights, okay? You know how to do that.
Did you change the password on your router out of the box? Like, do you have your own private password?
Of course I do.
Okay, I didn't know that. I had a tech guy on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's also a comic, Anthony Davis. And he
sounds like a fucking nerd.
He is. He's a super nerd. And he was like, dude, did you change the password? I was like, no, it comes with a fucking super long one. He's like, I could get into everything in your house.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can find like whatever the coding is for it, like the serial number, and then you can find the password that it comes with.
And you could just blast it with 1,000 passwords.
It's so funny. My original password to my computer is "the soup is a hit." And now it didn't let me change it for a long time, and it was so embarrassing.
Good afternoon.
Oh, wrong button. I was going to try and hit the applause button.
Oh yeah, the soup is a hit. What an embarrassment. Thank you so much.
I haven't hit these buttons in a long time. I forgot that I had them. Okay, it's an hour and 8 now, so I've kept you too long.
I love it.
1, 2, 3, 4 more.
Okay, cool. I'm done. I'm fine.
I have another one.
Okay, my bad.
I'm important.
I'm not.
Actually, it's not for another hour now. Have you ever experienced a natural disaster? Floods, hurricanes, fire,
nothing.
Tornado.
Nah. I'm trying to think back. I'm like, have I erased anything from my mind? No, nothing crazy.
No, got it.
No, nothing crazy.
What is your favorite vacation destination?
Beach, beach, beach. I like to be naked on the beach.
Naked beaches.
Naked beach, preferably. Yeah, I just like hot. I like to feel like the weather is like oppressive to me. It's like really hot. And
do you do desert stuff too? Do you like Palm Springs?
I love Joshua Tree, love Palm Springs. Anything but LA, I guess. No, I really, I need a vacation.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you like Vegas?
No.
Great. And this
I hate cigarettes. I smoke spliffs, but I
Yeah.
hate the smell of cigarettes. Like it makes me nauseous.
Can you, when you walk through a casino, you can smell them?
Oh yeah, I can smell when in somebody's house if they've ever smoked there. Like even once
Yeah.
or twice, I can smell it.
I quit cigarettes 18 months ago.
Oh, congrats!
And I had my window open yesterday, and someone outside in the parking lot, like very far away, was smoking
Yeah.
a cigarette, and I had to get up and close my door. I
Yeah.
can smell it from nowhere.
Yeah.
There are non-smoking casinos in Vegas now.
I know, but you know what? They've been smoking for so long that like the walls, like paint absorbs tobacco.
Oh yeah, they remodeled it
Yeah.
when they reopened.
Oh,
Then it was no
nice.
smoking. It's Park MGM.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And now you can wear a mask too, so it's not as big of a deal. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You can walk through the casinos with a mask. I'm not a big gambler. I don't like losing money.
I love it.
You do?
I'm
You
like
like
a
the rush?
75-year-old lady. I like to play slots and have a little cocktail. Oh,
See, I rather like go shop and like spend it on something. Like I need to get
Sure.
like if it's an experience that I'm spending a ton of money on, it's either drugs or food. Food, I'm like, I will spend. I'm reckless. I love food.
what a segue.
Ooh, I love food.
And now, our final question. What's the best meal you've ever had?
Oh shit!
What about, that was a great segue.
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I eat a lot of really good food.
So do I.
I love sushi. I love steak. I can't pick one favorite one. Okay, I'll do this.
Let's do this. Best sushi, best steak you've ever had.
No, I'll do this. I'll do you one better.
Okay.
There is one restaurant that I'm obsessed with. It's my friend's. It's just won a Michelin star, James Beard Award. It's called Kasama. It's in Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's like a spin on their style of food. And she does all the baking, all the pastry. My friend Kwan
Mm-hmm.
and her husband Timmy, and they opened this restaurant. They do this like foie gras pastry thing that is just fucking wild. If you're in
Nice.
Chicago and you haven't gone, you're an idiot.
Chicago.
Before that, she worked at a place called Oriole. Sorry, I'm talking a mile a minute. You gave me caffeine. I blame you. And it was a 17-course meal paired.
Wow.
So at like course 5, I was passed out already,
Mm-hmm.
blacked out. But I heard it was incredible.
Nice.
But yeah, Kasama, you got to try.
Kasama. What kind of food is it?
They do like she does baking, and I'm going to be an asshole and I'm going to say it's Filipino food. But now I'm like, is it Vietnamese or is it Filipino? It's Filipino. It's Filipino.
Filipino food is awesome.
But it's like a new version of Filipino
Yeah.
food.
Like modern Filipino.
I want to double check that before I say it. Can I check? Will you check for me?
Yeah.
It's Kasama. I don't know why I'm forgetting. Now I think all Asian cultures are the same. What's wrong with me?
Look, after I worked with Joe Coy, I was like, everybody's Filipino,
Yeah.
motherfuckers. But there's like, is it K?
Now I want to Kasama. Sorry, Kasama.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Laid back eatery. Stop. Get out of here.
I mean, that's incredible. James Beard and a Michelin star, their first year open.
Bakery and modern Filipino American cuisine.
Filipino it is. I'm so glad I'm not an idiot.
Breakfast and lunch, counter service 9 to 3. Kitchen and dining room closes at 2. Dinner reservations only
Kasama.
5:30 to 9. This episode's brought to you by Kasama, Chicago.
Yeah, go try it. Oh my God, I'm so sorry I licked your mic. Am I dying? I just licked it
You licked that mic?
a tiny bit.
I rotate them between episodes, so that one hasn't been used in a week.
Okay, good. Just
Since
give it
Friday.
to somebody else after.
It's been 7 days since someone licked that mic.
It's been 7 days since I checked
Oh
out
my
mic.
God. All right, I'm going to tell you this story, and then we can end or not.
Okay.
New Year's Eve, before Pandy, 2019 and
Yeah.
2020. We are in Lake Arrowhead at my friend Alex Ivers' house.
Yeah.
He was my drummer when I moved here with my
Oh,
band.
cool.
And he's got, at the time, I think she was 6, and we're standing around the fire, and it's super quiet, and I just went, yeah, it's been... and everybody just died, right?
Dude, that's so weird. I do that all the time.
Yes.
Whoa.
And then for the rest of the night, everybody was like, yeah, it's
It's
banned.
banned.
Yeah, it's banned. And then his 6-year-old was like, Daddy, stop it. I don't like it when you say that. And then he played the song. And then she was like, to this day, she still asks him to like sing the song.
That's so cute. You know what you got to do? You go to parties and you find their speaker and you connect it to your phone and like it's like a quiet and then you start the song and they're like, where the fuck are the speaker? And you can hide the speaker.
Yeah.
So fun.
Or you just get that one clip and you like
Over and over.
dub it. And it's just like the music stops and it's like, yeah, it's banned. Yeah,
That's right.
over and over and over again.
It's just a millionaire over that song. Bye. Ciao, ciao.
Oh, let's plug everything before we go.
Let's.
Yeah, because 99% of people are still watching after an hour and 14 minutes.
That's exciting, guys. Thanks for hanging on with us. My nipples are still soft, but I'm glad you stayed. Jade Catta Preta, you can find me all across every social media thing in that way. Follow me on YouTube. I only have a few subscribers, but I'm trying to grow it. I'm going to start posting stuff on a weekly basis soon. Check out my special, Jaded, August 28th. It drops on YouTube at Helium Comedy Studios. Please check out Hotties. It's on Hulu right now. All 10 episodes are bingeable. And follow me on all this stuff. I'm proud of my shit that I'm putting out right now, so I hope you like it.
And you had a podcast, and you're bringing it back.
Yeah, another thing everything of mine is called Jaded.
That's awesome.
Literally, because why not?
Yeah.
I have a podcast called Jaded, and hopefully it's coming back soon. I have a few episodes that are up on my YouTube right now, so people can check that out.
Check it out and sub to that YouTube right after you sub to this YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on the Isaac Abrams Show. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. This is so put together. I love it.
Thank you.
It's inspiring.